Hi, all. Very good morning and good evening.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Hey, hi.
Evening, sir.
Evening, sir.
Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening. So in last session, what we discussed about
Over of any point studio.
very good overview of any point studio. Okay. So I hope up to yesterday we completed demo sessions. We can call it as pre sessions. Okay. Now, so today we are going to start our actual classes. Okay, from here, okay, you can treat it as your first session today. Okay,
Anyone getting a video?
sorry,
I didn't getting any video, sir.
you will get it. You will get it through WhatsApp. Okay, up
No,
to
sir,
today.
No, sir. Now, current video I'm not getting. Only I'm getting audio only.
Video, no, still we didn't share anything. Okay.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. So let me quickly share my screen. Okay, are you able to see my screen?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, fine. Okay. So, in Mulesoft, how many pages are there?
Three
pages.
Very good. What are they?
Design,
Design,
development,
development,
Deployment.
Perfect. Design, development, and as well as
deployment.
deployment. Okay. So first we will go with the design. Okay. Even if you want to construct your house or villa or anything. So first what we will do, we are going to design.
Design.
So who is going to design, your house or
Architecture.
anything? Architect. Very good. So in office also, we do have Mulesoft architects. Okay. What these guys will do, they are going to design our APIs. Okay. So they will provide a document with you. Okay. The document, it could be a functional document or technical document. Okay. So first of all, this is high level. Okay. You have to understand what is functional document, what is technical document. Okay. Very first thing, the moment you joined any organization. Okay. So I will tell you the exact procedure. First, client will be there for each and every company. Client is going to provide some work to your company. Okay. So the moment they will provide a task to these companies, what they will do, they will create a one sprint. Okay. So that sprint will be look like this. Let me open this. Okay, this is the ticketing tool, Jira. Okay. In this ticketing tool, they are going to assign your work. Okay. How they will assign this work and all, everything I will show you in the coming classes. Okay. First, once they will assign work here, what will happen? Immediately, let me quickly show you so that you can understand. See now, so this is, you haven't started a sprint. Okay. Let me go back to catalog. So here, let me create one project. Okay. Here, you can write summary. Okay. So suppose we want to design with Ramal. So issue type, we can call it as story. Okay. So here they will create it. So this work we will not do it. Okay. This someone else will do. Actually, in real time, it will happen like this. Okay. So the moment you create here, they will create here. If they will have any document, spreadsheet is nothing but we can call it as Excel sheet. Okay. In technical terminology, we can call it as spreadsheet. Okay. Whatever the requirement will be there. See,
Sir,
today
design part lo RML
yes,
RML.
we are going to use RAML. Okay.
Okay.
So RAML design. Okay. What you want to design, they are going to attach here. Okay. Now let me attach something. Okay, a real API. That means this is the real-time API. So this is how they are going to share, they are going to create a story or theory in the Jira board. So the moment once they create here in the project, so many employees will be there. Agree or not?
Yes, sir.
So many Mulesoft
Agree.
developers will be there, testers will be there, project managers will be there, business analysts will be there. Like this, so many people will be there. Okay. So this RAML, who needs to design? As a Mulesoft developer, we need to design, right? So here what they will do, can you see assignee? No assignee
Yes.
is there. Okay. So the moment once we click on this assignee, how many people will be there in the project? It is going to list out all these things, correct? So right now, no, I didn't add anyone. So for time being, I'm going to assign to myself. Okay, assign to me. See, once I will assign this, what will happen? Immediately we will get a mail. Okay, we will get one mail. So once you receive that mail, you have to see that. Once you click on this mail, immediately it will take to you this again, this ticketing tool Jira. So here you have to come here, you have to open this document. Okay. So this is our requirement. See, they give like this. Okay. Now, see, up to here, fine. I'll come here, I can see this. Okay. Now, what is my next question? I want to construct that API, right? If you want to construct this API based on that document, what you can do, you have to directly go to the design center and you need to start your work. Okay. So this again, I will cover you later. Okay. Once you got the document from your, Scrum Master or anybody, the moment you receive that spreadsheet, you have to start your work. So what they mentioned in the story? Can someone tell me? RAML design, right? Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So we need to design the RAML. So where we will design this RAML?
Any point platform.
Very good. Any point platform. So let me guys go on mute. I'm getting some Santosh. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So now let me open this AnyPoint platform. See here, you just open this anypoint.mulesoft.com. I'm going to post this link in the chat box. Okay.
Sir,
I
sorry for
posted.
the disturbance. Sir,
Yes.
Sir, actually yesterday నేను క్లాస్ వినలేదు ఈ రోజు వింటున్నాను.
Okay, you will get the recording. Okay, yesterday's session. Today is the first class. Yesterday was the demo.
స్టూడియో స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు సార్ ఫస్ట్.
No. First we will start with the design. Okay.
Sir, ఈ రోజు నుంచి స్టార్ట్ సార్.
This is the first session. Yep. Okay, guys. First thing, like whenever you guys go on, Sunil.
సార్ యాక్చువల్లీ నాకు అంటే అసలు Mulesoft గురించి ఎలాంటి ఐడియా లేదు సార్.
Okay, you can go with this previous sessions. You will come to know. Okay. Still, any questions you can call me. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, go on mute. Okay, guys. First thing is these classes are very, very important. Okay. Everything we are going to discuss practical here. So make sure you will be available 1 hour, 7 to 8. In a proper network, good place. Okay. Whenever if you're talking something, make sure we didn't get any background noise from your end. Okay. So don't sit, in front of the people or someone, like some people are playing with the kids and listening these classes. Okay, so you are not able to concentrate that. Okay, and moreover, whenever the moment you unmute yourself, it is giving more background noise, so everything will be recorded in the sessions. So once, after completion of this class, again you will receive this recording. If you want to listen this, if you get background noise, that will be not good, right? So always go on mute. Okay. Okay, now, so we have to see, if you want to design anything, we need to go to the anypoint platform. So we need to sign up this. So anypointplatform.mulesoft.com, that link I posted in the chat box. Can someone copy paste it? So first, we don't have any account, right? Let me click on this sign up. So the moment you click on this sign up, you have to provide the username and then email ID. Okay. Then phone number, company name, username, and password. Then click on this checkbox, I'm not a robot. Agree this terms and conditions, accept and create. The moment you create this, okay, make sure you have to remember this username and then password. Okay. So once you create an account, directly you have login here. See, I do have already account I created. Directly, I'll click on this sign in option.
So we can create this one. So
Yes, you can create an account by providing all the basic details. Okay, that you can do it after completion of this class. Try to create account. If you are not able to create account, if you are facing any issue, what will happen? Immediately you can post that screenshot in the WhatsApp group. I already created a WhatsApp group. Almost 42 members are there. Okay, so there I'm going to help you. Still, if your issue is not yet fixed, tomorrow, like what I will do, I'm going to fix your issue, then I'll continue class. Okay. So the moment we logged in this studio, it will, sorry, platform, it will take to you this page. Okay. This is the home page of Anypoint platform. I already explained you, right, high level, like what this design center will do. Okay. Can someone tell me what is the use of this design center?
Creating the whole
Design
application.
API.
Create API.
Design APIs.
Design the
Correct.
APIs.
Building an
Perfect.
APIs.
Okay.
Create an API.
Okay. We can create a APIs. Perfect. So once we create this APIs, what we will do? We are going to publish that API to the exchange. So that what will happen? Other developers, managers, business analysts, or client, they can see our API specifications. Okay. Next, access management center. In the down, we have Anypoint Studio. This is for a development purpose. Okay. Next, here we have one more, new feature. This is called data graph. Okay. So this we will cover you later. And then access management. Here we are going to use access management, API manager, runtime manager, visualization. All these things we discussed. Now, today we are going to concentrate only with this design center. Okay. So if you want to create any kind of API by using this design center, we can create APIs easily. So you just simply click here, start design, or else click on these three horizontal lines. So again, you can see the design center. Click on this. Anyone is fine. Let me go with this option. So it will go to design center. Okay, already I created, two APIs here. So let me delete this. So once I delete this, you can see like how or else instead of deleting, let me go back there. I can show you like how to delete that APIs also later. Let me click on it again. See here, name, project name, last update created by. Okay. In your case, what will happen? You will not get these two APIs. Why? Because you are going to create a brand new account. So that's why you will not find this. Here you will get empty. So if you want to create a API, just click on this option, create new. Okay, just click on it. The moment you click here, you will get so many options. You can see here, new API spec, fragment, mule app, async API, import file. Okay. So now, first, let me explain which option we want to select, why we need to select. Okay. So right now, what we are doing, we are going to create a brand new API, correct? So if you want to create any kind of API from scratch or from beginning, so you can go with this option, new API spec. Can you see here, new project from scratch? If you want to start with your API from scratch, you can go with this option. Okay. Second option, new fragment. What do you mean by fragment here? So fragment is nothing but it is a piece of code where we can reuse in other APIs as well. So that means here I can create some fragment here. Maybe tomorrow, if I use one more API, I can reuse that code. Instead of writing it again, I can simply use this fragment. So that what will happen? Automatically, whatever I design, that design will come to that API. Understood? So let me give you one example. So in the fragment, okay, if you take red bus, okay, so in the red bus, what we will do? We are going to book a bus ticket, right? See here, from to date, if you click on the search bus, what will happen? It is going to fetch some buses from the database, right? Similarly, if you use Abibus, in Abibus, what will happen? What is the use of this Abibus? Same concept, right?
Yes.
So here, leaving from, so you can write anything. Okay, Hyderabad, going to Goa.
Yeah.
Okay, so select the date and then click on this search bus. So the moment you click on this, what will happen? Automatically, okay, there are no buses on this service route currently. Okay, let me change the date.
No, you can select March itself.
Yeah, that's what. Again, I selected April. Okay. Okay. So this time it is going to fetch some bus info. So it is going to fetch the details from the database. See, we got some bus info. See, here also we got some bus info, right? So now whatever you are doing, functionality is same, right? So if you use fragment, what will happen? Whatever the code, to develop this red bus, same we can reuse for Abibus as well, right? In this case, what will happen? We are going to save the time. We are going to minimize the resources. Okay. We are going to get the so many projects easily. Understood? See, suppose if you want to develop this entire app, okay, Redbus app, so it may take 1 year, okay, and the cost of this Redbus, imagine 2 crores, okay. For this, how many employees worked? Almost 60, okay. Again, I'll explain you this concept. Just I'm giving rough idea. What do you mean by fragment?
Sir,
Okay.
it is just like copy paste method only.
Yes, correct. So whatever the code will be there, everything that it will come, you can use it in other APIs. That's it. Like simply you can call it as copy paste. Okay. Clear? So fragment is nothing but piece of code where we can reuse this code multiple APIs. Can you see here? Composer snippets that can easily be reused across multiple APIs. If you create one time, you can reuse for multiple times. So that is the use of fragment. Okay.
Can we copy the fragment from others? Like only that, will we get that fragment from Google?
Not in the Google, we do have Exchange. Once you create a fragment, you have to publish this fragment to the Exchange. The moment you publish to the Exchange, what will happen? Whenever you want, anytime you can access. See, you are talking about Google, right? In any point platform, Exchange, you can treat it as Google. Okay. Next, new Mule app. Design a Mule integration flow. Okay, this option, which is related to development purpose. See, development purpose already we do have Studio. Okay. So by using this also we can develop, but here we are not, this functionality fully not implemented here. Okay. So you can ask me one question here. Hey Kishore, already for development purpose, okay, they introduced this Mule app. Again, why they introduced this Studio? Okay. Did you got my question?
Yes, sir.
Just now I told by using this Mule app, we can development. See, here only we can do the design and development also. By using this, we can do it. But again, why they introduced this tool, Anypoint Studio? Anyone having answer?
All functions will not support.
That is okay. Still, they are working on it. Once, if it is fully implemented, then what is the use of this Anypoint Studio? Right now, it is not implemented fully. I agree. Any other answers?
We can't drag and drop applications.
Here also we can do drag and drop. We can do it here.
We can do.
Yep.
Connectors, I think.
Multiple connectors.
Connectors, same connectors only they implement,
Time.
right?
Time consuming.
No, same time. Just drag and drop will be similar.
Console is different.
And that is not a matter. Okay.
Testing
To
is
save
different.
the design.
You can't use GUI.
Graphical interface.
Now, let me tell you. See, the moment if you want to use this Anypoint platform, what will happen? You have to connect it to the internet. Okay. If you don't have internet connection, you are not able to open this site, right? But this tool you can open without internet also.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is the difference. And also like this functionality, fully not implemented. Okay. Next, new async API. Okay. This is also new concept. Async API recently introduced in the November, I think November itself. This earlier we have only these four options. Recently they introduced this async API. So we are going to talk about this async API later. Okay. So that's why I increased 5 classes in your batch. Async API one concept, data graph one concept. Okay, remaining 3 development I will add. Okay, so that is the use of async API. We'll discuss later. Next, import from file. That means if already some developer he worked, okay, after that he left the organization, okay, instead of him or you have to work on it. So that time what he will do while going, he is going to share that raml file with you. Okay, the moment you receive that raml file, you can import it. So once you import here, whatever the code he developed, he designed, that everything you will get it. So in that scenario, you can go with this option. Now you guys are clear with all these 4 options, right?
That last one, can you repeat?
Yes.
Okay. See, suppose we are 2 developers. Okay, you and me are working in the same organization. Okay. So I created one API. Okay. Almost I completed 50%. So I got one more project. I allocated to that project. In that scenario, what happened? Whatever up to now I implemented, that raml file I shared with you through mail or anything. Okay. So if you have that file, what you can do directly, you can import this file from here, so that whatever I developed, you can see that up to 50% you can see. Remaining from there you can start it. You don't want to work from start. Understood?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, I think it also uses the same thing.
Sorry.
I think Git also use it to same thing. Already
No, no.
GitHub.
No, Git is a different procedure. I'll tell you. I added in this course curriculum. Okay. So first thing is, if you want to start your project or your API from scratch, we need to go with this option. Fragment is nothing but it is a piece of code where we can reuse for multiple APIs or projects. New Mule app, this is for completely development purpose. Async API, new concept, we will use this later. Import from file means if someone is already developed, okay, that you can import it here and you can start working on it. Okay. Now, in our case, which option we need to go?
New
New API
API spec.
Very good. New API
specification.
spec. Why? Because we are
Agree.
going to start our API from scratch.
From the scratch.
Okay, let me go with this option. New API spec. Spec is nothing but specifications. Okay.
Excuse here in my tab there is no new API, new Mule app is not there, sir.
Okay, I will see. Okay, I will have a look. I told you, right? That is the, recently they are adding that feature. We'll see.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the moment you click on this, new API spec, it is asking API title. Okay. So API title is nothing but our project name. Okay. So where you will get this project name?
From spreadsheet.
Client.
From spreadsheet or client. Okay. In the client will provide to obviously to us. In the spreadsheet, we can see this. Okay.
Okay.
Now, let me explain you calculator. See, for each and every first class, I'm going to explain this because this is very easy. You can understand very easily. So here, my application, my API is the calculator API. So just provide the name and you can see next option. I'm comfortable designing it on my own. Can you see here drop down? You can see this. You will get two options, RAML 1.0, RAML 0.8, and then OAS. See, OAS is nothing but this is, a different language, different Swagger. We can call it as Swaggers. Okay. We are not going to use much this. We are going to use only RAML. So now this is the interview question. What is the difference between RAML 1.0 or 0.8? Okay. See, we can call it as RAML 1.0. In foreign language, what they will do, instead of 0, they will call it as a O. Okay. Now, whenever if you see 0, okay, whenever if you are talking with the clients, especially with the foreign clients, wherever you can see 0, you can pronounce it as a O. Okay. If someone will ask you to explain, to ask you your mobile number, okay, in your mobile number, if 0 will be there, you can pronounce it as O. So in my case, 866 O. Okay. 8660. Instead of 0, we can call it as O. 866 O. So if you speak like this, what will happen? Your client and your team, they will think, okay, this guy will have already some experience to deal with the foreign clients. Okay. So that is the first thing. These are all very basics. Okay. Whatever I'm saying, you just follow this. Even if you say 0 also, nothing will happen. But the thing is, you will get good impression. That's it. Okay. Now, this is your interview question, RAML 1.0 and O.8. Okay. This you have to prepare answer for this today or tomorrow. While coming to the class, you have to post your answers in the WhatsApp group. I already created a group for you, right? So you can create an answer. So I will tell you how you need to prepare. See, day one onwards, you can prepare your own PPT. You can call it as a PPT or PowerPoint, or you can keep it in the Word or Notepad, whatever you are comfortable. Entire information you can keep it in one place, so that what will happen, so after completion of course, whatever we covered, okay, whatever the interview questions we covered, everything if you learn, easily you will get it. I will show you some examples. Some people, okay, let me type Priya. Okay. So she is my, I think 7th batch or somewhere. Okay. I explained one concept, file connector. See, she wrote name like this. She mentioned her name. Okay, what is file connector? What and all the features will be there? Okay, what and all the operations will be there? Everything she implemented in the studio, and she took a screenshots and she made like this. Okay, like this, I am expecting you guys to implement from today onwards. Okay. So if you create like this, what will happen? You are going to refer yourself itself. Okay. And what will happen? See, suppose if I gave interview question Ramal 1.0 and O.8. Okay. Out of 40 or 50 people, maybe Satvika, she will find out 2 or 3 points. Maybe Akila, she may find out 4 points. Amulya will find only 1 point. Okay. So Balaji will find 2 points. Okay. There, all you guys, what you will do, you are going to gather different points. So in this scenario, what will happen? You just check with other PPT as well, what they created. If they will add, if you find something new or extra point, just copy that point and keep it in your notepad so that you will get more info. Okay. Some people, what they will do, they are not going to create anything. Directly, they will copy paste from your notepad or wordpad. Don't think that they didn't do anything. Simply they are copying your info. Okay, let it be. We are copying from the Google, right? So let them copy from you. Okay, but the moment he copied from your content, he is not get much. Why? Because if you want to collect that 4 or 5 points, what will happen? You are going to research, you are going to Googling. Okay, you will get so much of information. If you want to read that 4 points, at least you are going to read 10 to 15 points, so that you will get more knowledge. Okay, so that's why, as I promise you, daily I'm going to provide 2 to 3 interview questions. Okay, clear guys? 1 second, I'll keep my mobile in silent mode. Okay, so now what is your first interview question here?
What is the difference between Ramel 1.1
1.1, 8.0,
Okay.
0.2?
Okay, perfect. So click on this option. Can you see? Guide me through it. You will get one more option. This we will discuss later, but 99% we will go with this option in the real time. Okay. Click on create API spec. Guys, go on mute. Again, I'm getting some noise. Okay. So interview questions. Already you guys are in group, right? Can someone post in the group so that everyone will remember? Okay. Now, here, the moment we created a project, we got by default 2 things, right? What are they?
Ramel title.
Title name.
Title. Okay. Title means whatever the title which we provided, right? Ramel version 1.0.
Version.
Okay. Second one is the title. What do you mean by title here? Title is
Project
nothing
name.
but our
Project name.
Perfect. Okay. Now, so whatever you can see this area, this you can call it as root system. Okay. Okay. So this area you can call it as a root session. Okay. In root session, we can use all these options: base URI, media type, protocols, versions, and all. Okay. So today, let me use 2 options. Maybe tomorrow remaining 2 we can use. Okay. So in the root session, see how you got this one. See, your project is look like, right? So just click on enter. The moment you click on this enter, you will get all this. See, it will be like this. Okay, can you see up arrow here? You just click on this, you will find all these options. Okay, next let me select the version. The moment I select this version, here we need to provide the version number. Okay,
V1.
V1 or anything. What do you mean by version here? Already I have RAML version 1.0, right? Why I want to write again this version?
API version.
Perfect. So RAML is the language version. Whatever version I am writing here, this is the API version. You just write V1 or something. These are the in the root, whatever I'm showing here, these are the optional fields. This is not a mandatory field. Okay. Even if you did not write also, nothing will happen. Understood?
Any types of versions ఉంటాయి sir అంటే.
See, a version, let me explain about this version. You can keep anything. See, how many of you using WhatsApp and Facebook or some XYZ apps? Many people, right?
Yes.
Okay. So every time, every 2 months or 3 months or 6 months or 1 year, what will happen? You will get update, right?
Change the versions.
Update, you will get it, right?
Yes.
So update means what they will do in first version. See, in olden days, like the moment they released WhatsApp version, we don't have any status, correct?
Yes.
So that time they will design with the version V1. Okay, they are going to publish that to the Play Store or App Store. Okay, here also what we will do, we are going to create a version with the basic info, like whatever client is expecting, we are giving with this first version. This you can call it as a release, first release. Okay, next, second time they want to add some new features. That time what we'll do, we are going to change this version name, and again we are publishing to the App Store or Play Store, so that you will get a immediate update saying that okay, you have to update so and so app. Okay, once you update, what will happen? Automatically changes will be reflected in your app. That means first we need to implement the changes in the code. Understood? So that is the use of this version. Understood? Still any questions?
Yes sir. Thanks.
Okay, perfect. No questions, right? Okay, let me click on enter. The moment I click on enter, again in the root session, we do have protocols. Let me click on this protocols. So the moment I click on this protocols, I got two things, HTTP and HTTPS. Okay, so based on your requirement, whether you can go with HTTP or HTTPS, or you can go with the both. So let me use HTTP. Now again, this is the interview question if you go with 1 or 2 years of experience. So what is the main difference between HTTP and HTTPS? Okay, HTTP is nothing but hypertext transfer protocol. Okay, HTTPS means secure hypertext transfer protocol. Guys, go on mute, someone is making noise. Okay, thank you. So let me select with the HTTP, and then if you want to use one more, use, just select it, HTTPS. Okay, okay, so this header session is completed. Okay, now very important thing. Okay, just please have a look. Okay, here if you learn this, whatever I am explaining now in next 2 minutes, this will makes you very easy to construct any kind of API if you see this. Okay, now let me open this. Okay, let me clean up. Okay, so just stay in this slide. Okay, now can you see, if you want to construct, if you want to design any kind of API, we need to remember these 5 steps. These 5 steps you need to remember in proper order. Okay, if you remember these 5 steps, if you can construct any kind of API very easily. Okay, that I can promise you. Okay, so can you see here, first one is resource path, method, request, response, HTTP status codes. Okay, these 5 you have to remember. at any cost. If you remember this, then only you can construct any kind of API. And again, this is the interview question. Okay. See, question they may ask you like this. Okay, I want to design one RESTful API. So what is your approach? How you are going to create an API? Question they may ask you like this. Understood? So how you are going to build a RESTful API? Question they may ask you like this. Okay, that time you just tell them, hey boss, if you want to construct any kind of API, first we need to follow this hierarchy. First we have a proper resource name, and then we need a method, whether it is a get method or post method or put or patch or delete method. Then request, what is the request to your API, and if you submit that request, what is the response you will get, what is the HTTP status code. Okay, everything we need to explain to the interviewer. See, this is very first time, right? This is your today's session, right? You just remember these 5 things. Okay, first thing is resource path, method, request, response, and then HTTP status code. Now I will give you 2 minutes of time. 7:45 exactly, I'm going to change this slide. You have to tell all these 5 in a proper order. Okay, just have a look. So first one is resource path. So what do you mean by resource path? Resource path is nothing but it is just a name. Okay, can you see here? Provide any name. Okay, but when you are writing your resource path, always you have to write slash. You can write any name. Okay, you can write your, this is the syntax. Okay, okay, if you want to write this resource path, you have to write slash and then provide the name. This is the basic syntax. You can write any name. You can write your name, you can write hero name, heroine name, any name you can write it, nothing wrong, but it should be meaningful. Okay, I'll show you practical.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Slash is mandatory.
Yes, I told you, right? This is the syntax. This is mandatory field.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Next, methods. Okay. So we do have so many methods, but in real time, in the organization, 99% we are going to deal with only these 5 methods: get method, post method, put method, delete method, patch method. Okay. So I'll take separate session for these methods when you want to go get method, post method. Now for time being, I'm going to explain you very high level. Okay. First, let me explain you post method. So post method, why, if you want to create something, you can use this post method. Okay. Post method means if you want to create anything, you can use this post method. Let me give you one example. Suppose if you joined some organization. So you joined one organization. Imagine you joined IBM or TCS, right? So once you join with this TCS, what they will do? They are going to collect all your information, right? Your basic details, right? Your first name, last name, full name, mobile number, address, everything. Okay. By using all your details, what they will do? They are going to create a employee ID for you, right? Employee ID, your Outlook ID. So in that scenario, they are going to use this post method. Okay. Once they created all these, okay, if you want to get your details, they are going to use this get method. Okay. And then put method. So put method means
పోస్ట్ మెథడ్ అనేది మనం ఏదైనా క్రియేట్ చేసుకోవడానికి ఎనీవన్ ఏదైనా క్రియేట్ చేసుకోవడానికి దట్ టైం యు ఆర్ యూజింగ్ ద పోస్ట్
method. Correct. Whatever you created, if you want to get that, you are going to use the get method.
మనం ఏదైనా క్రియేట్ చేస్తేనా?
Yes.
Get method.
Yes. See, here red bus is there, right? See, the moment we click on this, see, suppose if we click on this view buses, what will happen? Internally get method will call, it is going to show the complete bus info. Okay, like this. Internally get method will call, it is going to display that. Understood?
Okay.
Next, put method. If you want to replace completely, okay, all these details, we are going to use this put method. Okay, if you want to replace so many like multiple details, we will go with this put method. Okay, next, patch method. So if you want to update something, see, suppose if you want to update only salary, after completion of 1 year you got a hike, your current CTC is 70 lakh, sorry 7 lakh, maybe we need to update that salary to 8 lakh or 9 lakh. In that scenario we will use patch method. Okay, now delete method. Suppose you left the organization, you want to delete your
So
entire
patch
details.
method and update చేయడానికి యూజ్ చేస్తారు సార్
Put and
anyone.
patch both we are going to use update purpose, but
Okay.
patch is nothing but partially update, put is nothing but fully update.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
delete means we need to delete complete our resource. Understood?
Sure, once again, can you explain what is post method?
Post method means if you want to create something, we can use the post method. Say suppose if you want to create employee details, we can go with this post method. Get method means whatever you created or if you already existed, if you want to get that, you can go with this get method. Okay, if you want to update anything, you can go with the put method. If you want to update partially, you can go with the patch method. If you want to delete that resource, you can go with this delete method. Okay, just I gave high level explanation here. In going
Excuse me,
forward, we are going to use all these methods. Okay,
excuse me, sir.
yes,
Sir, put to patch, I mean difference.
చెప్పాను కదా, put is, you know, if you want to update fully, we can go with
Fully updated.
yes.
Fully
Patch is
updated.
a partially.
Patch means partially. Okay,
అంటే సార్ ఇప్పుడు మనకున్న డీటెయిల్స్ లో ఇప్పుడు ఒక ఎంప్లాయీ ఐడికి ఉన్న డీటెయిల్స్ అన్ని అప్డేట్ చేయాలంటే పుట్ యూస్ చేస్తాం. ఓన్లీ సపోజ్ ఓన్లీ ఫోన్ నెంబర్ అప్డేట్ చేయాలి అంటే ప్యాచ్
yes,
యూస్
perfect,
Sir,
perfect. You can
explain
go.
one example, sir.
Yeah, I will take separate session. Okay, don't worry, just high level I gave this. Okay,
సార్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ షీట్ లో వాళ్ళే ఇస్తారు కదా సార్ ఫుట్ గెట్ అని
they will provide you which method you want to use, everything they will mention in the spreadsheet.
ఓకే ఓకే
Let me show you example. Already I opened, right? What was that? Real. Okay, let me open this. Come on, not interview. One second. Okay, see, this is the spreadsheet. I work for one freelancing project. Can you see? This is the requirement. In the requirement, they mention, see, method name is post. Okay, they will clearly mention like this. Based on that, we will use. Okay, they will mention which method you want to use, whether you
Okay,
want
you
to
are
go
using for the post method, you are using the put method. So
with, everything they will mention. Okay,
okay.
so we don't want to bother about this. But why I'm explaining all this, in interview they may ask you sometime, what is the difference between post and get, put and patch? Okay, like this they may ask. So that's why I explain this. Methods, you just remember 5 methods. Next, request. So request is nothing but input. So suppose we are developing calculator API, right? So calculator. So calculator means here I am giving some request, 5 plus 6. This is the request, right? The moment I provided this request, what I will get?
రెస్పాన్స్
If I click on equal to, I may get a
11
yes. So in this scenario, you can treat it as request is nothing input, response is nothing but output. Okay, then HTTP status codes. See, these status codes are universal status codes. Okay, wherever you go in the world, anywhere in the world, irrespective of any technology, not only Mulesoft, if you take other technologies also, this status codes always same. Okay, so there are so many status codes are there. I'm going to provide you. Okay, so I'm giving you one funny website. You just go through the status codes. Okay, so I just copied here. I'm going to post in the chat box. Okay, can someone copy this and post in the group? Okay, so these are the status codes. If you are getting 200 means always success, right? See, sometimes you got some error saying that 401. Anyone seen?
404 not found.
404 not found. Have you seen this kind of things?
Yes, yes.
400 bad request. Okay,
500.
I'm going 500 internal server error. Let me open that. See, internal server error. See, you don't want to remember all these status codes. Okay, I will tell you what you need to remember. Okay, in the coming classes. Now almost I said 2 minutes, I gave 7 minutes. Now can someone tell me, if I want to construct one API, what and all the things we need to remember?
Resource
path,
Resource
method.
1 second, one by one. One by first thing is resource
Resource
path,
method,
method,
request response, HTTP
HTTP
status code.
status code.
perfect. See, if you want to construct any kind of API, we need 5 things, right? See, now based on this we will construct. What is the first one?
Resource path.
Resource path. What is the syntax for resource path? Slash name.
Resource
Name could be any name.
Any name.
Okay, let me write king. Okay, see, the moment I wrote king here, it is not throwing any error, right? See, resource path is nothing but it is a name. You can provide any name. Okay, so instead of that you can provide hero. It will not throw any error. Okay, see,
ఏదైనా నేమ్ కింగ్ అంటే ఏదైనా నేమ్ ఏదైనా ఇవ్వచ్చు.
anything is a name, but you should not write like this. Guys, somewhere I'm getting some backgrounds. Please go on mute. Okay, now here we need to write a meaningful resource name. So here, what is our agenda? We are going to construct a calculator API, right? So now in calculator we have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, right? So let me write in that way, addition. So if someone will see, okay, this guy, he created a calculator project. Inside this calculator project, he is going to perform addition operation here. Okay, if you keep king or queen, it doesn't it is not looking good. Okay, now see, if someone will see, he can understand easily. Okay, this guy is building calculator app and he is performing some addition operation here. Okay, so this is addition resource path. What is the next step?
Method.
Okay, methods. Click on enter. The moment you click on enter, you can see it got displayed all the methods here, right? So I told you so many methods will be there, but in real time we are going to use only 5, right? Right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
first we will go with the get method.
Get method.
Okay, so resource path is done, method is done. Next,
Request.
okay,
Request.
so request we are going to send in multiple ways. Okay, one is through body we can send a request, through headers we can through query parameters we can send, through URI parameter also we can send. Okay, you just remember, first I will go with this query parameters. Okay, request I am passing in the form of query parameters. Now you have question in your mind, what do you mean by query parameter? Okay,
Numbers.
not number. Query parameter is nothing but it is going to sort or filter the resource. Okay, guys, go on mute. This is very important. Please pay attention. See, query parameter is nothing but question mark. Okay, I will show you. Without knowing this query parameter, daily you are using this query parameter. Agree or not? First, let me explain this so that you will agree. See, suppose what I will do, see, I want to watch movies. I'll click on movies. Okay. In the Google, what I did, just I click on this movies, right? The moment I click on this, what will happen? Can you see?
After question mark, there are some parameters.
Yes,
Those are query
perfect.
parameters.
See, here internally, what is the resource path? Search resource path, it is calling. This is the resource path. After resource path, I am passing some request. Can you see question mark?
Query
Question mark
parameter.
Q. Q equal to query parameter equal to movies. See, internally, this, it is passing like this through the database. Now, I am not going to change anything here. What I'll do, I'm going to change here Outlook. Anything. So instead of this movies, I clicked on Outlook. Now, the moment I click on enter, automatically your UI will be changed. See, it got changed to Outlook. Why? Because in the query parameter, I am going to, giving the request I'm giving in this format. Now, let me write cricket. Okay. Now, if I hit the send, if I give request, it is giving the response which is related to cricket. So this we can call it as query parameter. Understood? So in interview, for sure, they may ask you this question. So again, you just make a question, make a note. What is the difference between query parameter and URI parameter? Okay. URI parameter, I'm going to explain you in the coming classes, but you try to make a note. This is the interview question. Today I gave 3 interview questions. What are they?
Difference between HTTP and HTTPS, query parameters and UI parameters.
URI parameter. Okay, perfect. So today what you have to do, you have to, first thing, you have to create an account, and then whatever I am explaining here, you have to practice this calculator app. Then you have to prepare answers for this. Okay, daily I'll make you busy at least 1 hour on daily basis. Now click on enter. So in the query parameter, I am performing calculator app, right? So if you open this calculator, first I provided 5 plus 6, right? So what is this 5? Number, right? Number 1, number 2. So this we need to pass it here. Query parameters. Number 1.
Number type.
1 second. Number 1. Okay, hit enter. So if this number 1 is the required field.
Yes.
So just type R. If you type R, automatically it is coming down required. Select this. Required true. If it is required, you just write T. Automatically it is coming true. Okay. See, here we are not writing any code here. What we are doing here, we are getting intelligence. We are using that. That's it. Next, this number 1 type is what?
Integer.
Okay, you can see type. You just select it. Okay, type is integer. Select like this. See, did I wrote any code? No, right? Everything I am using in the intelligence. Okay, next. Next, what we need to write? Number 2. So number 2, if you write here, we will get error. Why? Because in the RAML, we have to follow the indentation. Wherever you write number 1, exactly under same line, you have to write number 2. So let me go there. You just write it here. Number 2. Put colon. Now hit enter. So this number 2 also required, right? So select required.
True.
And then true.
True.
Okay, next. Type. Very good. Where is this type? Here.
Integer.
Type. Okay, integer.
Integer.
Perfect. So this is how I can pass the number 1, number 2, right, in the request. Okay, now what happened? Resource path is done, method is done, request is done. What is the next step?
Response.
If I write response, it is not coming. See?
Indentation.
We need to
Request
దగ్గర రాయాలా?
request line.
Request line ఎక్కడ ఉంది?
Query parameters.
Query parameters.
Perfect. Why? Because wherever you write request, see, now you will find response somewhere. Responses. See, response always first I need to display success message. 200. Body. So in body we have different types, whether you are going to pass application JSON or XML. Okay. What is this JSON XML? We will see in the coming classes.
Sir, why you choose 200 here?
200 means always success response. If it is success, we need to display success, right? So that's why we are writing this. Okay.
మీరు రిక్వెస్ట్ లో నార్మల్ గా మెథడ్స్ అనేది ఇప్పుడు క్వెరీ పారామీటర్స్ విధంగా ఇవ్వచ్చు, లేకపోతే బాడీ పరంగా ఇవ్వచ్చు అని చెప్పారు కదా.
ఇవ్వచ్చు. కమింగ్ క్లాసెస్ చూపిస్తాను స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్.
రెస్పాన్స్ లో మరి ఒక బాడీ ఒకటే ఇవ్వచ్చు లేకపోతే
రెస్పాన్స్ లో కూడా ఇది బేసిక్ సింటాక్స్ అండి. దిస్ ఇస్ ద బేసిక్ సింటాక్స్.
సార్ హెడర్స్ ఎప్పుడు యూజ్ చేస్తాం సార్? హెడర్స్ ని ఎప్పుడు యూజ్ చేస్తాం?
I will tell you boss. We'll go with a step by step. Like we are in a first class, right? I will take you in order, okay? After completion of 4 or 5 classes, you will get an idea. After completion of 10 classes, you will be the expert in the design. Okay?
Sir, response ఉంది కదా?
Yes.
Query parameters కింద ఇచ్చారు. ఆ నంబర్ అంటే అలా ఇవ్వాలా?
This is the syntax. Okay.
అంటే ఒకవేళ అలా ఇవ్వకపోతే మనకి ఎర్రర్ వస్తుందా?
ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది. See, suppose if I move this 200 one step away, okay? See, this response I'll move one step away. See, project errors.
Oh, error rectify here.
See here, one more, awesome feature is there. Wherever if you done mistake, automatically it will show the line number as well. Can you see? Calculator.raml 23.5. That means in the line number 23 you made a mistake. Directly you just go through line number 23. See here nothing was there. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you need to go there. Now you have to understood where exactly. You just remove all this. Again you can see this 21, line number 21. Here it is giving, still I did not write the line number 21. Now you have to understood why you got this error. Okay. Wherever you start this response, from there you have to see this. Okay. See now if I move this towards left side, it will throw there. See. So like
required field is mandatory.
Sorry.
Required field is mandatory. By default, any possibility taken?
By default it will be true only. Okay, it is not mandatory, but for time being I told you. Maybe in coming classes we will make it false and we'll see.
Okay.
Okay, now response. See, don't write by your own first 4 or 5 classes. Why? Because you will made a mistake. Always you have to select the options. 200, body, like this you can select. Application JSON. Okay, then example. Okay, here I am writing example. A result. Okay, here let me write message. Result is, let me write 20. Okay.
సార్ అక్కడ నంబర్స్ ఏమి ఇవ్వలేదు కదా సార్ అక్కడ?
Numbers we will pass it here. I'll tell you. Okay.
Okay.
See, this is the dummy. Okay, this is the blueprint of our API. Okay. See, let me give you one example here. Suppose you have a plan. Okay, 2 BHK plan. Okay. In this 2 BHK plan, what will happen? You will have a sink, right? Sink is there. Okay. Tap is there. Imagine. Now your question is, sir, water is not coming. right?
Yes.
So when we'll get the water? In the design phase, we will not get the water, right? Here also in
Yes.
the design phase, we are not going to pass everything actual content. Everything will be dummy. This is the imagination. Okay, your sink will come in this place in this design. Okay, here also our result will be like this. Okay, our response will be like this, but not exactly same. Okay.
Okay, sir.
If you want to get exact thing, we need to do it in the development session. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Next, what is the next step? Final step?
HTTP status code.
So where we need to
Status
write the
code.
status codes? Exactly under
400.
The console
Rest.
part.
200.
200 line we need to write it. Under 200, you just go there. Simply here today we'll go with one status code. That's it. Just we'll go with the 500. Okay.
Internal server error.
So 500. Then again you have to select body. Then application JSON.
Yes.
Example.
Message result.
Okay. You can write message internal server
Error.
error. Okay. Now we constructed this API. Okay. Now we need to test this API whether it is working fine or not. So in the right hand side, can you see endpoint will be there? Addition get method. Click on this get method. Try it. Okay. Here we need to pass the number one value. Number one I am giving 10. Okay. Number two I'm passing 10. Okay. Now if I click on this send button, it should display result is 20.
20.
Can you see message result is 20? Okay. Now let me change the value. Instead of this 10, let me give you 103. Now what is the output we'll get here?
Internal server.
20.
20.
20.
Result is 20.
20.
20.
Perfect. Why 20? Why not 113?
We have given response message.
Because
Result is 20.
డమ్మీ డిజైన్ కాబట్టి మనం లాజిక్
Okay. Whatever will be there in the response, same it will display. We did not implement any business logic here. Okay.
సార్
See if you
మినిమం
want.
మాక్సిమం రాస్తే రాదు కదా సార్ ఇక్కడ?
వస్తుందండి కమింగ్ క్లాసెస్ చూపిస్తాం మిన్ లెంత్ మ్యాక్స్ లెంత్. ఓకే.
ఓకే. ఓకే.
Yeah. So now whatever you write here, if you give any input, by default you will get result is 20 only. Okay. But if you want to
రాలేదు ఎందుకని ఇది ఇప్పుడు 103 ఇచ్చారు కదా.
Yes.
ఇక్కడ 10 ఇచ్చారు కదా. అప్పుడు ఇందాక 20 వచ్చింది, ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళా 20 వచ్చింది. ఇది కొంచెం అర్థం కాదు సబ్జెక్ట్.
See, you are passing two numbers here, 10 plus 103. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
The moment we passed here, always it will display 20 only result. Why? Because I did not write any logic here to perform two numbers, right? Did I wrote any logic here? No, right? This logic we are going to implement in the studio design development session. Okay.
Okay.
So what we will do, once we start this development, whatever the API we created here, we will import to studio and we will start the development. I will show you that time whatever the numbers you will provide here, you will get the output. Okay. So up to now, any questions here?
Why you give here 500, sir?
Sorry.
Why we are giving here 500, sir, 25th line.
This is the error code. Okay, this is the optional field. This is optional, not required. But I will show you like why we need to use all this. This is the actual API. Okay, if you want to construct any kind of API, these are the things which we need to follow. Okay.
So 200 is also HTTP status code. 500 is also HTTP status code.
Correct. I will show you how to test this 500 also.
Then why the responses HTTP?
See, even 1 second. See, if you are not able to write also, See, if you
Sir,
test
if you are
also,
not enter any number, then
it
we
will
will get 500.
not 500. We will get validation error. 400 bad request. See, error validating parameters. Why we are getting this 400 means, see here we mentioned required is true. That means this is the mandatory field. We need to pass some value. Okay, now 230. Now, if you click on the send button, you will get 200. Now, even though if you remove 500, okay, you will get 200, right?
సో 200 అనేది హెచ్టిటిపి కోడ్ అన్నప్పుడు మనం రెస్పాన్స్ లో ఎందుకు యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాం అది?
See, this is the syntax, okay? We have to write it.
Okay, okay.
Okay. But 400, 500 HTTP status codes are there, right?
Yes.
Those are all optional fields.
Okay.
See, now I did not write 400, right? Here.
Yeah.
But still, if I miss this part, if I click on this send, I'll get 400.
Okay.
Why? Because internally it will understand and it is going to display that error. Okay. 500 means this is related to server error. We are not able to connect any server, right? So that's why we are not getting this 500 now. I will show you in the coming classes that 500 error also.
Okay. Response లో syntax always మనం 200 మెన్షన్ చేయాల్సింది సార్?
Always 200% you have to mention 200. Okay.
Because of field error.
This is the syntax.
100 తీసుకుంటే ఏమవుతుంది సార్ ఇక్కడ?
Sorry, ఎక్కడ
200 ప్లేస్ లో
ఇక్కడ రాయకూడదండి 100.
అంటే ఓకే, వాట్ హ్యాపెండ్ అని అడుగుతున్నాను.
ఏమి కాదు, చూడండి
ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది.
No, it is something like one is negative response and one is positive response. So positive response should be 200. Right,
200 always, yeah, success response, correct.
Sir, post యూస్ చేసినప్పుడు 201 వస్తుందా సార్? అంటే
Perfect.
క్రియేటెడ్ కాబట్టి.
You can go with correct. You can go with 200 or 201, but best practice is 201, whatever you said, right?
Okay.
See, still it is not able to.
So post means update the values. That's
no. Post means we need to create it.
Yeah, create.
Yeah. I will tell you if you use which method, what we need to use. Everything I will provide you proper documentation to you. Now you guys understood, right? So always we need to give 200 only here.
సో is కిషోర్ మనం లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ లో నెంబర్స్ యాడ్ చేస్తున్నాం కదా, లైక్ 10 20 అని చెప్పేసి.
కరెక్ట్. yes.
సో ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ దట్ మనం ఇక్కడే క్వెరీ పారామీటర్ నెంబర్ 1 దగ్గర యాడ్ చేయొచ్చా?
Yes, we can do that. In this case you just write example. Okay. Example, you can
10.
provide some value, default value. Okay. Now see, if I click on this send button, see, internally it will fetch from here 34. I did not enter here, right?
Yes.
Automatically it is going to fetch.
Yeah.
Okay. So today I did not cover all this. Why? Because first you need to understand how to create a API. If you want to create a API, what are the things required? Very basic I am teaching now. Going forward I am going to explain all this. Here we can use so many things: min length, max length, minimum, maximum. So many things we can use. Okay. Still any questions from anybody?
ఎడిషన్ కింద మనం గెట్ మెథడ్ తీసుకున్నాం కదా, దాని రీజన్
ఏదైనా తీసుకోవచ్చు. నువ్వు పోస్ట్ డిలీట్ ఏదైనా పెట్టండి, నథింగ్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్. ఓకే.
సార్ ఇది
లెట్ మీ పుట్ పుట్ మెథడ్ హియర్. Okay. Now I kept put method, right? Now let me click on this straight. See, we are not going to implement actual API, right? Just we are, this is dummy. See, you got the 200. Understood? So tomorrow what I will do, I'm going to explain you, subtraction, multiplication, division with the different methods. Okay. And how to test that, everything we will see, and how to publish our APIs to the exchange, that we are going to discuss in the tomorrow session. Okay. For today, what you have to do, first thing, try to create account in the AnyPoint platform. Second thing is whatever I explained here, everything you just practice this. 1 second. Let me,
query parameters ఎన్నిసార్లు యూస్ చేయొచ్చా?
wherever if you want to pass
Yeah.
request, you have to use that.
Oh.
See, I'm going to post this in the chat box. Can someone copy paste and post in the group? And don't copy paste it as it is. Try to enter by your own so that you will get errors. So if you are getting error, then you are practicing actually. If you are not getting error means maybe you are the expert or else you are just copy pasting. That's it. If you are getting error means really you are practicing. Understood? Okay.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు జనరల్ గా ఏపీఐస్ మనం యూజ్ చేసేది ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ కోసం కదా సార్, ఇప్పుడు ఏదైనా అప్లికేషన్స్ ఆర్ విత్ డేటాబేసెస్ ఇంటిగ్రేట్ చేయడానికి కదా.
Yes, yes.
సో ఇప్పుడు మనం ఎగ్జాంపుల్ గా ఇక్కడ క్యాలిక్యులేటర్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ తీసుకున్నాం కదా, సో ఇది ఎట్లా ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ తో మ్యాచ్ అవుతుంది సార్? అంటే
see, this is just I'm explaining you this calculator, student, employee, this just your practice purpose to learn this design. Okay. In the development session I am going to cover see, suppose if you are getting some thousands of records, how you are going to integrate into the database or Salesforce, that and all we will see in the coming class.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు మనం డిజైన్ చేసిన దానికే మీరు డెవలప్మెంట్ కూడా చెప్తారు కదా సార్?
Yes, 100%.
Okay sir.
Yeah, I can show you end to end life cycle. First we will design RAML in the design center, we will publish to Exchange, then we will import to Studio. Once we import to Studio, we will implement business logic, then we will do testing, then we will do mInit, then we will deploy our applications to Cloud Hub. Everything end to end I can show you. Okay.
So starting lo Jira ticketing tool gurinchi chepparu
that
kada.
I will cover later. Okay.
Okay sir.
Yeah.
And inkoti RESTful API ante okkasari cheptara?
Sorry,
RESTful API.
Whatever you design, this is RESTful API.
అంటే వేరే టైప్స్ కూడా ఉంటాయా సార్?
SOAP is there. We will discuss in coming classes difference between SOAP and REST.
Okay.
How to consume SOAP web service, everything I'll explain.
Okay sir.
A lot of companies using SOAP.
REST, not SOAP. SOAP hardly they are using 5 to 10% of the companies.
So can we
Excuse me,
interchange
sir?
that version protocols and all, sir?
Sorry?
Or it should be in the order?
Which one? This
After
one?
title, version, protocols.
You can keep it
Yeah,
anywhere.
same question for me also, sir. While creating that, do we should put all that spaces, everything, that parameters, it comes
It should-
automatically, or how come?
It will come automatically. See, suppose.
No sir, and from 8th while passing the resource path addition,
Okay.
from there yeah, put
It should be in this same order, in this order only. This is the indentation.
How come it comes
By practice you will get it. Okay.
తను అడుగుతుంది ఇప్పుడు ఇవన్నీ లైన్
Understood.
ఇవన్నీ ఇలా లైన్ వస్తుంది కదా సార్ ఆటోమేటిక్ గా.
యా
నాది ఏదో డౌట్ సార్. ఆటోమేటిక్ లైన్ లో అయ్యే వస్తాయా లేకపోతే మనం
it will come automatically.
As you said if you give space it will show you error at the right side of the corner.
Correct. So see, suppose if I give, let me the query parameter I am going to keep it in the method place. See?
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have to give space.
Yes, always we need to follow the indentation. So this indentation you will get it maybe after 3 to 4 days you will be familiar. So that's why I'm saying you just practice it today, you will
But
get
every
so
day
many
you will
errors.
you will give the assignment. If we get errors and we will be back the
you can practice it and you can post in the group. See, suppose see, now what you will do while practicing, you will do like this. See, you are getting error. What you will do, you will take a
give
snap.
space.
No, you will take a snap and you will post in the group. The moment you posted, I will see, or maybe Satvika or Rupesh will see, they will say, hey, can you please move that query parameter towards right side.
Okay.
So that what will happen, you will do, and you can test it. If it is working fine, say thanks. Okay. So
Okay.
that's why I created this WhatsApp group. Okay. Not for chatting. Okay. You have to, whatever the task you are doing, that you have to post in the group. If you are facing any error also, you can post. If you got success message also, you can post in the group, so that I will come to know, okay, these guys are practicing on regular basis, they are asking questions and all. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I think we are running late. Still any questions?
Sir,
Sir, how we know that these steps, sir?
Sorry?
How we know that step-by-step protocol, HTTP, HTTPS? How we know?
I told you, right? This is the header root session. Whatever, see, suppose, let me delete all this. So first you create API, you will get like this, right? Click on enter. The moment you click on enter, click on this one. I told you this is the root session, right? In root session, whatever you want to use, you can use it. See, in the root session, today we used version. Click on this. You just write V1 or V0.
The compulsion, yes, sir. We have to write them.
In the left hand side, few we need to write, few we need to select automatically. See, now this time protocols. Protocols, we cannot write other protocols. SMTP, mail protocol, we cannot write. Whatever will be available, we have to use it. But in versions, we have options. So that's why it is not coming automatically. Some people, they will keep it as V2.
HTTP and HTTPS also.
Yes, both you can use. Again, you put, like this, right? HTTPS. Okay. So error will go. Same. See, instead of writing 2 lines, if you want to make it 1 line also, you can write it here itself. I'll show you in the coming classes.
సార్ ఇది రెస్పాన్సెస్ లో మనం బాడీ అప్లికేషన్ చేసాను అని ఉంది సార్, అది లేకుండా డైరెక్ట్ మెసేజ్ రాస్తే ఏమో, లేకుండా డైరెక్ట్ మెసేజ్ ఏమన్నారా
ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది. See, suppose let me remove this body. చూడు, అది ప్రాపర్ సింటాక్స్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఫాలో. ఓకే.
ఓకే.
See, whatever I explained,
రాసినా గానీ 200 వస్తుంది సార్ సక్సెస్.
yes, but you will pass XML here, not JSON.
Okay.
ఇప్పుడు if you mention JSON here, if you mention XML here, if you pass JSON, you will get error. This is not a XML, right?
Okay, yeah.
You will get a bad request. See?
Yeah.
What you are trying to do here, let me give you one general example. You are using bike, okay? That bike you are putting for car. Will it work?
No.
Here also same. Got it?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, all programs we need to write body, application, JSON.
Yeah. See, this is nothing, and like everything you will learn in within a 1 hour. Okay. After completion of my class, you will get recording. Try to practice it. First time you will get error. Next time you will only fix everything. Okay. Nothing is there here. Okay.
Sir, this what is JSON and what is XML?
2 times.
Those are the types. Okay. JSON and XML data formats. Okay. I will tell you how to write the JSON and example.
Sir, response are depending upon method, sir.
No, it's not
Response
like this.
value.
You can keep it anything. This is dummy, right? Everything.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
See, result is 20, right?
Sir, not result, sir. Here 200 like this.
Response. 200, yeah. Always you have to write this syntax.
Depending upon method, sir.
Not method. Like, here also you can change. If you use
method
also,
get method.
If you use post method, you have to write 200.
Okay, get method, sir.
Get method always 200. For other methods, you can write 200. Only for post method, you have to write 201.
Thanks.
Okay, guys, try to practice this and prepare interview questions and answers in the PPT. And then we will catch up tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to implement same thing. And tomorrow I'm going to change this link. Okay. Today's link, it will not work. Okay. The latest link I'm going to post in the group. Okay. Up to today.
Recordings,
recording today, you will get it through WhatsApp. How you got yesterday. Similarly, we'll get it today. But tomorrow onwards, you will get recordings through mail. Okay, what we will do, we are going to create a classrooms. So let me show you how classroom will look like.
Sir, how to save that design?
Automatically it will save. Okay, you don't want to save anything. See, we are going to provide access like this. This is the Mulesoft advanced classes. So instead of this, you will get it Mulesoft 10th batch. So now this is 9th batch, right? Like this, you will get the name Mulesoft 10th batch 7 p.m. Okay. Now you are going to get like this. Here, everything will be there. Okay. All whatever I'm explaining from demo class, class 1, class 2, like this you will get.
అది మీరు క్రియేట్ చేసి మాకు పంపిస్తూ ఉంటారు సార్.
I will provide access to you. So ikkada link untadi. The moment you click on this link, this video will play for you. Okay. For others, it will not play. Even if you share this link to your friends or someone, it will not work. Why? Because it will be private. See, video is not another. Okay. This means we deleted that. Okay. If you log in with
send chestara sir PDF files laga.
Everything you will get it. PDF files, not only PDF, you will get all the interview questions, resumes, everything you will get it.
Okay.
So ఇది ఓన్లీ మాకే యాక్సెస్ అవుతుంది అంతే కదా సార్?
Yes, people who and all paid, you can access. See, SQL videos ఉన్నాయి. See, if I click on this SQL videos, I told you, right, we are going to offer free SQL videos. So you can access this. Like this, if you click on that link, automatically you can access all these videos.
సార్ దీంట్లో SQL అవసరం అయిద్దా? అవసరం లేదు కదా?
ఒక టాపిక్ అవసరం ఉంటుంది. So that's why we are offering free of cost. Anyway, we have all these videos we are offering. Okay guys,
కంటిన్యూస్ గా మనకి SQL అవసరం కాదా?
No.
సార్ ఈ రోజు జాయిన్ అయ్యాను. హలో.
Yes.
సార్ రియల్ టైమ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఏమైనా చెప్తారా సార్ ఫైనల్?
Yes. 5 రియల్ టైమ్ APIs డిజైన్ లో ఉంటాయి. 2 రియల్ టైమ్ connecting with the Salesforce, connecting with the database. అవి 2 projects that we are going to discuss in the development part.
ఓకే సార్. అంటే మొత్తం టెస్టింగ్ కూడా M-Minute
everything we are going to cover.
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే. నోట్స్ గాని ఏదన్నా ఇస్తారా ఈ రోజు?
ఈ రోజుకి నోట్స్ ఏముండదు. జస్ట్ ప్రాక్టీస్ ఇట్ టుడే. I will share one cookbook with you. Okay. For design purpose, notes is not required. In the development purpose, day 1 onwards, I'm going to share with you.
Sure. Thank you.
But I can share complete Mulesoft material, cookbook, so many links, everything you will get it through email. Okay. People still you didn't enroll, try to enroll. If you are interested, you can enroll, or else you can look for other trainer. Okay. Okay guys, any questions, always you can reach out to me. You have my WhatsApp number in group. You can, if you are not able to speak, if you can text me directly in my WhatsApp number, I can help you guys.
Okay
sir. SQL కూడా కంప్లీట్ అవుతానే రెజ్యూమ్ లో రాయొచ్చు సార్ మనం?
Yes.
ఓకే.
సార్ ట్రేట్స్ యూస్ చేసి నేను ప్రోగ్రామ్ షార్ట్ చేశాను, బట్ ఎర్రర్స్ వస్తున్నాయి.
I can help you. Don't try now, like follow like step by step. Okay. Yeah. Okay guys, we'll catch up on tomorrow. Yeah, thanks all. Bye.
Good night sir.
Tomorrow link will change. Okay, we'll post in the
okay sir.
Yeah.
Okay sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.